Oh my goodness, I am back. It has been so long, almost an entire year since I uploaded my last YouTube video. I have missed you all so much. So much has happened in the last year, and I just really want to kind of update you all and let you know what's going on with me and let you know that I'm back. I'm motivated, I'm energized, and I'm ready to get back into this thing, ready to dedicate time to my channel, the time that it needs and it deserves, just to connect with you all and to continue doing the things that I started my channel with for in the first place, right? So I wanted to just provide motivation and inspiration the way that I have been motivated and inspired over the years through various YouTube and social media platforms, and I just wanted to provide an outlet and a way to connect with my viewers and my subscribers as well. I'm back and I'm excited. It's Sunday morning and I do have a few cleaning tasks that I need to get done around the house. That's one of the main things that I do here on my channel is cleaning and organizing, and so I figured why not combine the two. I can give you all a life update, let you know what to expect for my channel going forward, but also give you some cleaning motivation along the way and just kind of bring you along with me on the things that I need to get done today and kind of chat with you along the way. So with all that being said, let's not prolong this intro and get right on into it. Alright, so one of the first things I need to get done this morning is make up my bed, and I actually normally do this like very first thing in the morning, but I did want to get ready a little bit for this video, so instead of going ahead and making up my bed as soon as my feet hit the floor this morning, I figured I would save this task and do it with you guys. And so yeah, just need to make up my bed real quick, but I guess one of the first things that I wanted to kind of chat with you all about, like an overall life update and let you know kind of what's been going on with me. And one of the things I wanted to start with was really my work life. So I haven't really talked really specifically a whole lot about my professional career other than kind of I have a background in accounting, I've worked in finance. Just kind of kept it pretty general, and I will continue to do that. I'm not going to really go into the specifics of kind of exactly where I work and all of that thing, but I will. And making up my bed, by the way, is like a whole ordeal every morning. You know, it's a thing. So, but I also find it very therapeutic to make up my bed in the morning. So I enjoy doing it, but it is a thing. So you'll see me going back and forth quite a lot trying to make it perfect. Anyway, back to my work life update. So yeah, I will continue to do that, like I said, just kind of keep it general as far as where exactly I work. But I did want to share that one thing that happened in this past year that I'm super excited about is that I got a promotion on my job. So I actually ended up also with that promotion moving to a whole nother area of the organization. So like I said, my background is in accounting and finance, pretty much was an auditor for a majority of my career, but I knew that I didn't want to do that forever. It was a great foundation for me, but certainly not something that I wanted to do forever. And so I got a really great opportunity at my same organization that I work for to move into a new role. In my new role, it came along with a promotion to a senior manager position, which was super exciting for me, and I'm just really thankful for the opportunity to be learning a new skill set as well. So that was really exciting. That actually happened last May, so I've been in the new role for almost a year now, and just really, like I said, learning a ton. It's been a huge learning curve. I do work in the healthcare industry. I don't know that I've shared that specifically. So yeah, I work in healthcare, but not like on the provider side, more on like the corporate, like administrative side. I'll keep it at that level. Yeah, I'm working more in like the industry area as opposed to like the accounting and finance like back end area, and that's really been my goal for many years, is to get more deep into the healthcare space. So I'm super excited for that opportunity, and I'll kind of use that to kind of segue into what I wanted to talk about as far as this whole quarantine and the global pandemic that we're dealing with right now. And I probably won't spend a ton of time on this just because I really do want this to be a positive video and I don't want like any negativity or anything like that, but I also recognize that this is like a very uncertain time and people are dealing with a lot. And so I did just want to talk about how kind of tying that in with my new role at my job is that I'm super grateful for the opportunity because I am able to work from home exclusively right now, and it has been incredible. For me, I'm naturally introverted, so I love working from home. In my new role, we had a work from home policy already where we did work from home twice a week anyway, so now we're just 100% from home, and it's truly been a blessing. I know that there are so many people that have been affected in so many different ways, not only physically in their health, but also just with the economy and people losing their jobs and hours being cut and people being furloughed and laid off, and so I'm just super grateful that the organization that I work for, that hasn't been the case for us. So I'm so thankful for that, and my heart truly goes out to people that is not the case for. They're truly in my thoughts and prayers. If that's you, you're in my thoughts and prayers, and I do believe that this is a season and we will get through it. And it's just something that, you know, I'm doing my best to kind of stay positive and do what we can to kind of get through it. So yeah, that's kind of where I am with work and life and this whole quarantine situation. So I have a couple of loads of laundry that I need to get folded, and then I need to get into the kitchen as well and just kind of... Okay, so I've got my laundry pile here. I have one more load that's drying, but we're gonna start with this and see how far we get. So actually, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I needed to grab my notes because I did kind of jot down a few things that I wanted to make sure that I talked to you all about. So if you see me looking down, that's what I'm looking at. This morning, the Lord woke me up super early, like 5:30 this morning, and it's been on my mind and on my heart to kind of get back into my channel, but I just haven't committed to it. Nothing in particular I don't think has been stopping me. I just haven't committed to doing it, and so the way I did in the beginning. So this morning, the Lord woke me up at 5:30, and he just started dropping video ideas into my spirit. And that's what happened when I started my channel the first time, is that the Lord just gave me like tons and tons of video ideas, and it was just like I had so many ideas that I couldn't even get them all recorded quick enough. And so that's what happened this morning, and I thought, you know what, this is confirmation. Like, it's time to get started. There's nothing stopping you. You're in quarantine. What else are you doing? So I figure there's no time like the present. And as the Lord was speaking to me, I was like, okay, yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. And I figured, I thought I could remember it all. And then I was like, I'm not gonna remember this. So when the Lord speaks, this is my point, is that when the Lord speaks, it's important to write things down and to not take it for granted. So I have like all these papers of like, seriously, I'm back, you guys. Like, I have all these ideas, video ideas, topics that I wanna cover, and like just things to do with you all. And I have my notes of what I wanted to cover in this update. So if you see me looking at it, looking down, that's what I'm looking at. So back to our regularly scheduled program. General update on my family, like everybody is doing super well. This past year has been a great year. I mean, of course we've had our ups and downs. What family doesn't? We've definitely experienced some loss, which has been unfortunate, but I would say overall, like, we're doing really well. And if anything, some of that loss I think has brought us closer together as a family, which I know that happens a lot of times, and it's so unfortunate. Like when you see people at like memorials or funerals and things like that, it's like, man, we haven't seen each other in so long, we gotta get together, and we always like say those types of things, you know, and it's so unfortunate that sometimes it takes experiencing a loss and going through a loss to like rekindle certain relationships. But you know, if we're gonna find the positive in it, like that is one thing. And so yeah, overall I think we're doing really well. Everybody's healthy, everybody is, you know, just doing great. So family is awesome. Okay, next thing I wanted to talk to you all about is health, fitness, well-being. How am I doing? hello, quarantine 15. That's how I'm doing. That's what we'll say about that. No, that's kind of like now, but I'm gonna back up just a little bit and just say over the past year since I've been gone, I would say overall I've been doing pretty good with my health, with my fitness, with my healthy eating and that sort of thing. I mean, of course we all have good days and bad days, right? But I would say overall doing pretty well. Fitness wise, super proud. In October of 2019, I ran my first half marathon. So I know I've shared in a previous video about my fitness journey and how I had gotten into distance running over the last few years. And so one of my goals, really my biggest running goal, has been to complete a half marathon, which is 13.1 miles. And I thought it would take me so many more years to get to that point, but I was able to do it. I did it with Fleet Feet. I trained with them. I did the group training like I have talked about on my channel before. And yeah, it was awesome. I loved it. My team was there, my family was there, and the weather was perfect that day. It was awesome. So last year, I would say fitness wise, I did pretty good. I kept up with my running. And then even after my race, like there have been past races, but I didn't run that far, and I would take like months off. Like I would get to my race, complete my race, and then would totally fall off the wagon, right? And I wouldn't exercise. Well, I didn't do that this year. I took some time and let my legs rest and kind of heal and recover from the actual race. And then from there, I started working out. I started doing indoor workouts at home. I was just like making stuff up, doing cardio, like going up and down my stairs in my house, and then just doing some like cross training with resistance bands and burpees and modified push-ups and all that kind of stuff, like just making stuff up. And I was doing really, really well and like maintaining my fitness and maintaining my weight and all of that. So I did that for like the rest of last year. And then this year, the beginning of 2020, I decided to train for another race. I was just gonna do a 5K and work on my speed as opposed to distance. And also, when you train for a spring race, you train in the wintertime, and I didn't feel like being outside in the freezing cold for 10 miles a weekend. So yeah, it was perfect, but I did not keep up with the training, you guys, this year, this go around, and that happens, right? Like we all just hit bumps, and that's what happened. I just hit like a slump, and I was not doing like my individual workouts. I only went to a couple of the group runs. I wasn't sticking with it. And then I'm like kind of an all or nothing girl when it comes to certain things. And so like, I wasn't even like working out on my own. Like I wasn't doing anything. And so yeah, I kind of fell off, I would say. Definitely fell off the fitness train for a couple of months at the beginning of this year. And then we went into quarantine, and now here we are. And so, yeah, we went into quarantine, and then kind of speaking on like the eating habits and stuff like that, definitely fell off the wagon. I mean, I was eating all the things, all the cereal, baking all the cakes, baking all the banana bread, and just, I mean, eating all manners of foolishness. And if y'all have heard anybody talking about the quarantine 15, like, it is real. I stepped on the scale about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, and reality set in like never before. And I said, you know what? I'm done. Like, I refuse to gain back the weight that I lost on my original weight loss journey. It has been so many years. It's been 5 years since my surgery. Like, I just realized that today. I talked about in my weight loss journey video, which I'll link in the description box below if you haven't seen that one, where I go into detail. But in summary, basically I had lap band surgery, which is weight loss bariatric surgery. So it does restrict the amount of food and to a certain extent the types of food, but for the most part you still have to like make sure that you're making the right choices and eating the right types of things. I wasn't really sticking to a healthy way of eating, so I was making bad choices, especially during this quarantine. I have been eating out of boredom for sure. And baking out of boredom. And so I was just like, when I stepped on that scale and I saw that number, which I will go into more details with you all about like how I've been doing with my weight loss, like now that I've kind of restarted and kind of gotten back on track. I'm planning to do a whole video about that. Yeah, when I stepped on that scale and I saw that, I'm like, I refuse. I'm not going back. Like, we have come too far. Like, I'm not turning back now. And so yeah, that reality set in and it hit an immediate restart in my spirit. And so yeah, I've been doing really well the last couple of weeks. I'm already down a few pounds, which I'm super excited about, and I am back on my fitness. Like, I've been running, I've been working out at home and just doing all of the good things. So I'm super excited about that, and I'm super excited to share a little bit more with you all on that. And with that, I'm down to socks and one last thing here to fold. So, all right guys, so welcome back to my kitchen, or welcome if you're new here. So I just need to kind of empty my dishwasher and wipe down my surfaces. I've been doing pretty good with keeping up with my cleaning routines, which has been really therapeutic for me. Again, I like to clean and organize, it's what I do. But yeah, it's Sunday and I do like to give my counters and everything like a really good wipe down and stuff like that, and just kind of start the week off with an empty dishwasher and etc, etc. So that's what I'm gonna do now. Oh, and also before I go into the next thing that I wanted to update you all about, I did want to just talk about my earrings and my sweatshirt. So my sweatshirt, my hoodie, it's a purple hoodie. My super sweet boyfriend got this for me, I think for Valentine's Day last year, 2019. And it just says KrystalElaineTV. It has my logo on it. I love it to pieces. It's super warm and cozy. But yeah, he got this for me just because I know that he's super supportive and believes in me and believes in my channel. And even though it's been a year since I posted a video, I still have my shirt. And so I figured, hey, what better way to kind of relaunch my channel than to wear my branded hoodie. So if you like it, let me know. Let me know what you think about my logo, what you think about the hoodie. So yeah, and then I did want to just talk about my earrings really quick. One of my sweet, sweet dear friends got these for me for my birthday. We both celebrated our birthdays this year in quarantine. And they're from Nickel and Suede, and they are super, super cute. They're so lightweight, these like leather hearts. You know who you are. So thank you for these. Okay, so next topic that I wanted to update you all on was my hair. So you see I have my faux locks, which I am loving. But the last time you all saw me, insert picture, I had pretty long natural curly hair. And yeah, I have been rocking my curls for years and years and years. Don't worry, I'm still natural. I still have my curls, but y'all, I cut my hair. I cut all my hair off. Super short. I actually cut it twice. I cut it very short the first time, then I cut it very, very short. So short you could like see my scalp. Like it was so short. And I actually made a whole video about like my relationship with my hair and like my healthy hair journey and just everything that I have gone through and experienced with my hair, and why I decided to cut it off and why I was comfortable cutting it off and why I was excited about it and whatever. Made the video, got it mostly edited, and never uploaded it. So if you all are interested in seeing that, if you would like to see what my hair looks like now, my natural hair looks like now, I can certainly upload that video for you. So give this video a big thumbs up and comment down below if that's something that you're interested in seeing. I've never really done like a hair video on this channel before. That's not really what this channel is about. Like it's not like a beauty or like hair channel, but that was really like a vlog style video and more of like an encouragement sort of thing. So if that's something that you're interested in and you would like to see, like I would be happy to upload that. I have, let me just show you all that. I have my dishwasher nice and emptied, and I just gotta put these dishes away. So I'm gonna do that and then clean up my kitchen and then give you all the last update that I have. I might just voice over that and kind of speed this up to kind of make the cleaning motivation a little bit more like upbeat and like, yeah, like how I normally do my cleaning videos for the last part of this. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. But yeah, let me get to cleaning up my kitchen and then I'll see you guys back at the end.
We're too young to talk about forever, talk about the weather.
so I had to take a pause for the cause, and I just wanted to really quickly show you Coco. I was downstairs, I think I might be a little bit out of focus, but I had to run downstairs to take out the recycling, and I noticed that Coco was all the way downstairs, like in the basement. I don't know what she was doing down there. I just had to bribe her with a treat to get her to come up. But just I wanted her to say hi to you guys. She just got a groom. We're super grateful that the groomer that we went to is a part of a business that's considered essential right now, and so we were able to get her a haircut. But yeah, Coco's doing really good. She is 4.5 years old. She'll be 5 in August, and she's thriving. She's doing great. Yeah, I just wanted her to say hi because I know some of you may have missed seeing her face. Yeah, Coco, say hi. All right, let's get back to cleaning. Okay guys, so here I am just finishing up cleaning my kitchen, like I said, just kind of clearing off my countertops and giving everything a good wipe down. And of course, during this quarantine and the pandemic that we are experiencing right now, we certainly want to make sure that everything is nice and clean and disinfected. So what I am doing, something that I actually learned recently, is that it's important to actually clean surfaces before you disinfect them. So what I'm doing first is I'm going through and cleaning off my counters with a all-purpose, just regular cleaner. So I'm gonna do that first, and then once I get done with that, I'll come back and spray on my disinfecting cleaner and let that sit for a few minutes while I do other things, and then I'll come back and wipe that down. So anyway, the last thing that I wanted to update you all on as far as what's been going on with me is my budget and my finances. That's another topic that I did bring up on my channel, and something that I said I wanted to kind of share on this platform, just because I have experienced a lot of ups and downs when it comes to finances, financial planning, budgeting, overspending, and just kind of getting into debt, getting out of debt, and that sort of thing. And so over the last 6 months, I have really gotten a really good handle on my finances, and just kind of knowing where I am and what my goals are and where I'm trying to go. So I did talk about many years ago, tens of thousands of dollars worth of debt that the Lord delivered me from. And so I have not gone back to that place. I just promised myself that I would never ever get back to that place, that I would live within my means, and that would not be an issue anymore. So while I did not get back deep into debt like I was before, I wasn't living within a budget. I didn't have a formal budget. I didn't know what was coming in versus what I was spending, and kind of allocating my money appropriately, and most importantly, saving. So I was still continuing to really spend most of what I was bringing in, and I wasn't being intentional about it, so therefore I wasn't saving. So end of last year, probably around August, September, is really when I kind of kicked it into high gear, came up with this elaborate budgeting spreadsheet, which started tracking literally every single penny that I'm spending, and starting to actually build back more into my savings. And so that's something that has been a major breakthrough for me during this past year that I've been away. That's something that I've really kind of shifted focus on, and started really paying more attention to, and just really being more intentional about my finances, and be a good steward over the things that the Lord has blessed me with financially. So that's the other thing that I wanted to kind of share and say that we'll talk more about on future videos. So that's it. I hope that gave you a little bit of cleaning motivation for today, and I just wanted to come back on and close this video out by letting you know what you can expect from my channel going forward. My plan and my hope and my goal and my prayer is to get back into weekly uploads. I do typically upload on Sunday. Please be patient with me. Please bear with me as I kind of get back into the groove of things, but that's certainly what I'm going to be working toward, is weekly uploads on Sundays. You can expect the same sort of content that I was doing before, lots of cleaning, organizing, cooking, decluttering, those kind of ideas, but I'm also going to start thinking about incorporating some more vlog style type videos, maybe some morning routines or some like rearrange and decorates with me, just different things that are a little bit more like bring you along with me on my day kind of thing, and a little bit more casual. So anyway, thank you all so much for sticking with me on this journey and for coming back to my channel. Welcome back to KrystalElaineTV. We're all about just encouraging and inspiring one another to live the best life and the blessed life that God has called us to live. So I believe in each and every one of you. I know that it's a tough time, it's uncertain times, and we're all kind of dealing with it in different ways, but I just want to encourage you and be a light to let you know that we're gonna get through this. This season is going to pass. I truly believe that with everything in me. So be encouraged, keep your head up, keep positive thoughts. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up, close out the video here. I hope you really enjoyed it. If you did, give me a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you are new, and let's do this thing. Love you guys.